All right, game-wise today, bench stepped up, had one of their better efforts. What did you see that was able to keep the bench unit so consistent tonight?
They were just in a great pace, great rhythm. Rondo from the beginning was taking all the looks that he was getting, going underneath his screen and rolls, and he was knocking down that tray ball and also getting into the paint. Dwight controlled the glass, was spectacular, and everybody else just chipped in. It was a great performance from our bench.
What have you learned over the years in teams fighting the human nature elements of kind of getting into the All-Star break, making sure to take it one day at a time, with the stuff that you talk about? How do you filter that into a team?
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. You play in the moment, you worry about the moment, and you can't. Tomorrow's not promised, so you can't really, think about that too much. Obviously, everyone knows the break is going on, but, as professionals, you have to play. And you want to play, you want to continue to get better, and we did that tonight.
How much emphasis do you put on that final game in Denver versus the kind of 1 out of 82 in the last game before the break?
Well, I mean, we don't play again for another week and a half after that, so, we have time, to get plenty of rest. Well, those guys have time to get plenty of rest. Myself, AD, and Dwight got a couple things we got to do, but it's a good test for us. A team that plays extremely well at home, and they're going to be excited. The fans will be excited to have the Lakers in town. That's for sure.
In the 2018 Finals, on an off day, you name-checked Rondo as being a player that really thinks the game, and you could imagine playing alongside. How much have you anticipated the opportunity to play with him in the postseason, where obviously the games matter and you got to think the game even more?
Well, I mean, when you have so many battles versus an opponent, and you see the way they think the game, the way they play the game from a mind perspective, not only, not just a physical standpoint, then you take notice of that. You see kind of like the Rondos, the Draymond Greens, the Andre Iguodala's, those guys that kind of think the game from a more cerebral thing, and obviously from the physical standpoint as well in the competition. But you can see their brains always working and figuring out how they can be on time and on target, plays before plays happen, and things of that nature. So always sense that, especially from those guys, Rondo, Dre.
Seems like they dared Rondo to beat you guys, to beat them tonight, played him to pass. Did you see anything that, was he just hot, or do you see him working on something in practice to be able to make all those threes tonight?
They played him. They dared him to shoot. They said they wanted him to beat us, and he did that. He wasn't hot. I think he missed how many shots? He missed 4 shots. He wasn't hot, but he shot it efficiently, and it's something that he works on every day. He works on his game, works on his three-point shooting, knowing how teams are going to play him, and he knocked him down today with confidence.
You guys have won 40 games before the All-Star break. First time in 10 years since the last Lakers championship year that's happened for this franchise. What confidence do you take from having some of this work done and having some of those wins already piled up?
It's great. It's great. I mean, when we win basketball, that's what we're in. We're in the business of winning, and we're winning more than we're losing. I love where we are right now. We want to continue to get better. We have an opportunity to get better on Wednesday, I think. Yes, Wednesday, and just take every moment like it's his own challenge. But I think see where we are right now. We're in a really good position.
Are you planning on playing the Olympics this summer?
My name is in the hat, and it's always predicated on, one, my body, how my body's feeling at the end of the season. I hope to make a long playoff run. And then where my mind is, and then where my family's head is. So, it's a lot of factors, but my name is in the hat.
Is it cool to see there's 5 of you guys on that preliminary list? Was
Spectacular. It's amazing. We're very well represented, with the Lake Show, representing red, white, and blue. So it's a pretty cool thing.